there is a link to not only the Steam page for this game, but also to the website for the Gamers for Gamers team, who are the creators of this game. Escape the Pacific is a exploration, building, survival game. Oh, God. Jorbs with a 1053.
No tip, smiley face.
Oh, thank you so long time no tip. Well, thank you, Jorps, for the tip there. I appreciate it, my friend, very much. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Good to have you and Lamb H here anytime, Jorps. Honestly, it is awesome to have you guys here at any point. So, thank you very much. So, Escape the Pacific is a pretty chill game. There's not really any enemies in the game other than the seagulls. If you steal their eggs, they'll come and peck you. The game is set in the 1800s, so there's no motorized anything like that. You are shipwrecked in the Pacific Islands. Do you know why? Way to get aerogel in the sub. The aerogel you have to get the gel sacks for, and the gel sacks are down at about 400 or 500 feet, or 400 or 500 meters, I think, Daniel. So you have to dive down a ways to get those. So you're shipwrecked in the Pacific Islands, washed up on shore in a cluster of islands, and from there you have to explore, discover things, make tools, make a boat, sail around your cluster of islands, picking up food and equipment, and then you also find notes that'll tell you where you need to go next. Like it'll say, gosh, if I had known this was going to be the end, I wouldn't have left the cluster to the west. And so then you gather up food and stuff, and you sail off to the west to find the next cluster of islands. Now, eventually, there's not only going to be a co-op, but there's going to be a sailing school, and there's going to be an actual story that goes with it, where you can actually get rescued from the game. Not in the game yet, but you'll be able to be rescued from the game. 32 months! Yeah, and the game's only 15 bucks. Over the holidays, it was like $9.78. What way is the gel from your pod? I think it's to the
Jorks just resubscribed for 32
south
months. Yay.
South. I think it's to the south. I think it's to the south, Daniel, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, over the holidays, the game was under 10 bucks. So we're going to load in from this save right here. They're going to have autosaves as well coming soon. The developers for this game are very invested in it, and they're very active in upgrading it, making it better, and fixing things and making things better in the game itself. So we're in our second cluster here. This is our this is our island cluster right here that we have. This is Percy's Isle because his mom has got it going on. We're on there's the Mangrove Isle, but we're on Percy's Isle right now. Then we have the small Coconut Isle, and then we have these other islands around us, as you can see out there. Now this is our house. We built this last stream. We built this nice little two-story little house here. This is our little house. We got our boat. Our boat's out here. That's our boat over there on the edge of the island. Nope. The gel looks like a little black bulb with like yellow dots on it, Daniel. You'll know when you see it, but they're pretty rare. So this is our little house that we built. It's quite nice. We made it pretty. I think we made it pretty good. What did you fancy with your egg salads? Onion salad? I fancy nothing. It's egg and mayo. Nothing else. I'm a very bland person. I'm very bland when it comes to food. I don't like spicy stuff. But yeah, we just finished this off last stream, actually. Made it look really nice. We got a coconut holder down here. Got a bunch of sticks that we can make stuff with. Share the recipe for the Euros. What is the egg salad? Basically, Jorps, you hard boil some eggs. You shell them. You smush up the egg in like a bowl. You add a couple dollops of mayo and whip it up. Throw it on some bread. You got yourself a sandwich. Now, you can add onions or celery or paprika. I know somebody who likes to cut up pickles, like little tiny pieces of pickle, and put it in there. If you want to have a little roughage in it with it, you can add, you know, a little flavoring to it if you like. You could even just put salt and pepper on it if you want to. I personally just like egg and mayo. Well, that looks gross because it's yellow. It's a very easy recipe for me to do. Very easy. So, this is your inventory screen. It also has all of your stats on it. Has your overall health, how hungry and thirsty you are, how tired you are, which we're very tired, what your overall stamina currently is, your body temperature, and how wet you are. Now, your hunger and your thirst, if they get too high, they'll affect your overall health. If your food diversity between land, sea, and fruit ever gets too out of whack and it goes to 0, you'll lose overall health. If your vitamin C or salt drops to 0, you'll lose overall health. The lower, we put egg on butter. Oh, well, there you go. You use scrambled eggs, relish, and mayo. I like boiling them and smashing them up. Vitamin C and salt, the lower it gets, the harder it is to recover it. So I try not to let those get down too low, because then you gotta eat a whole bunch of stuff to get it back. Vitamin C you can pretty much get from anything. You can get from coconut flesh. You can get it from bananas. You can get it from pretty much any grown food plant you can get vitamin C from. Salt you can put on meat, and you get salt by see, I have a little bit of salt in that barrel there, but you get salt by boiling seawater and then just getting salt out of it when it boils down. Now this is our boat. This is our boat that we got. This is a nice little houseboat. We built it up very nice. I'm gonna get into the UI there and get those sails down. I've decided this island in the second cluster is going to be our building island. This is where we build. This is where we're going to live for a little while. We are going to go exploring around this island and see what we can find. But this is where we're going to pretty much rest. Oh, I got a crate here. Oh. Well, I've got a crate here. Look at that. I must have taken that off my boat. I must have taken that off my boat. Yeah, I did. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, it was right there. It was right there. Now, crates are great to keep stuff in because you can store all sorts of good things. You can store seashells in them. You can store I can store this rope stuff in here. Crates are really nice. Now, every storage container in the game, your backpack, bag, and stuff all included, every storage in the game has 2 qualifiers to put items into it. It has a weight qualifier and a volume qualifier. Some things are very big, have more weight than volume, or volume than weight, but if either of these ever get up to the max, you can't put anything else in it. So, like, I have, let's see, can I find a crate that's full at the moment? Well, this is a good example. This crate has 4 buckets in it. The buckets have 100 volume, but only 2 weight. Right now, the weight in here is only 8 of 20, but the volume is 400 of 432. So I could only put another 32 volume items in here. But like if I put something like this in, I could put all 10 of those in there because it's not that much. But if I tried to put some other stuff in there, it'd probably be like, no. Really? What the heck? So, like, see, that's the problem I'm having right now. Oh, that's 0.6, so I need to equip that. Somehow I overrode the parameters. Oh, 5.8 volume. Somehow I overrode the parameters on that. It shouldn't allow you to put more than your maximum allowed weight and volume into it, but I somehow sneaked it in there. Okay, so we are super tired. If your tiredness ever gets to 100 and you're like out at night, you'll just fall asleep right on the ground. In fact, everything is crafted from the environment, Jerix. You will find some old knives, old iron axes, and old wood hammers. You'll also find cups. You'll find these cups. You'll find cheeses. There'll be stuff in the chests that you find that you can utilize, but it's pretty few and far between. Do I have any palm leaves left anywhere? Oh, that bush just bothers me. See, island bush I don't like. Cave bush, no problem. Island bush, that's a whole nother story. Oh, the banana tree's got little bananas on it. Little bananas, they grow over time. They implemented. It used to be they either were grown or not grown. Now they actually grow over time, which is kind of cool. Let's chop this one down. Zippity zoppity boobity boo. Let's see. Let's take the. I like those because I can reach the coconuts on them. I found the gel. Oh, nice. Yeah, the gel is kind of hard to find, but once you find it, you're good. So what you want to do with the gel, Daniel, is take it. You have an outdoor planter box at your house. If you do, you want to put it in the planter box. And if it's already grown, it'll be fine. Take your knife to it, hit it twice with your knife, and then pick it and plant the 2 seeds. Each one of those, you can get 2 seeds before it disappears. I am going to make a dew catcher so that I can get some. Have I destroyed all the bushes? Not on this island yet, no. Not yet. I'm going to, though. I'm going to make 4 dew catchers. Dew catchers are a great way, if you're going to stay somewhere for a while, dew catchers are a wonderful way to collect water, especially if you have buckets. I mean, it's pretty nice if you have other stuff, but if you have buckets, they are the ideal way to collect water. So we're gonna gather a whole bunch of sticks here. Get a bunch of sticks because these take small sticks. Yep, small sticks. So basically, every recipe you put down, it'll tell you exactly what it needs, and all you have to do is start filling it up. And once you get enough stuff in it, it'll be ready to go. And then you have to use your hammer to actually make it into an actual item. So now all those need to be all that has to happen to those, they need hammering. If you have a really big net, you can make a dude catcher. Whoa! Hey now! Okay, I'm going to put that away, and I'm going to take this dew catcher and move it over here by my house. Because the problem with water is water's hard to get in this game. Water is one of the things that'll probably be the hardest thing in the beginning of the game to get. Now you can always get it out of coconuts, which is no problem. Coconuts are always a good source of water. It never goes bad. But if you're traveling, it's kind of hard to do that. It's kind of hard to have a lot of coconuts and try to keep them around you all the time. It's easier to put water in barrels. Problem is, once you put water in barrels, the water starts to decay in quality, and lower quality water will damage you and make you lose health. And so keeping a fresh, steady supply of water is really good. See, like that water's going bad. That water's going bad. I wonder if this is going to damage me. Yep, see how the water damaged me? I went down a point in health. So if I drink too much of that water, it's going to screw me over. Can you kill the thing that shot spikes? No. Nope, the thing that shot spikes at you, you can get a reinforced diving suit later on that will basically make you immune. But you can't actually kill it. No way to kill it, Daniel. The other thing I really like about this game is that the developer of it is very attentive to the game. It's been in development since I think this is their 4th year now. I think he just announced that this is their 4th year anniversary. But they have done very good, consistent updates throughout those 4 years. And they've added so much to the game since I just started playing it. Okay, Dan. They've added so much to the game, and they give it so much love. They're very active on their Discord, so you can always go there and ask them questions, get some help. They'll always help you out. They'll help people in the community out, figure out things. They'll deal with problems very well. He's actually come and hung out with us in stream a couple times, fixed a few problems on the fly for us, which was very nice of him to do. Okay, let's get our bucket. Get the bucket. The bucket. Put that underneath there. There we go. That'll catch water overnight. Hey, Sword Chance, how's it going? Yeah, oh yeah, the dev has been really cool on this. I mean, BK is actually the one that turned us on to this game way back in the day. And it's really, I mean, it's a pretty chill, super cool game. We're going to do some sailing tomorrow. I'm just kind of setting us up to have a little base here, because this will be our home base area. I should probably build a bed too. I just want to get all these water catchers down. Do I have a barrel? I do have a barrel here. Let's take that. Yeah, bring a barrel over here. That'll be a barrel for our fresh water. I also want to plant some crops here before we go. You can actually farm in this game now too. You can actually plant crops and farm in the game. So, like I said, they've been adding a lot. They've been adding a lot to this game over the years. And they come out with pretty regular updates for it too. Okay, so we got all those there. Let's craft a... let's do just a simple frond bed. It's good enough. Need a long stick, I think. 2 small sticks. Oh, just 1 small stick, but I need a long stick. And a couple palm fronds. I'm gonna put some of these fronds in over here. Fawns and fronds. There we go. They even added in stick holders, palm frond holders, and coconut holders, which is like, yes! And they made them attachable to your raft so you can take stuff from island to island. It used to be you could never. It used to be you could never transport any of this stuff on your raft. Basically you were just screwed. There was no transportation between islands for most materials, and now you can actually transport stuff on your raft between islands, which is just like, holy hell, it's a game frickin' changer. Game frickin' changer, so. Which I absolutely loved. It made life so wonderful. Well, there's no cannibals, there's no nasty animals or anything, there's no aggressive wildlife. Nope, no aggressive wildlife in this game. So there's nothing like that in the game, thank God. There's so many other games I play where there's aggressive wildlife, and the only aggressive wildlife in this game is a seagull, who will peck your eyes out. Now they have had a shark model in the game, and I think it's still in the game. But he's not aggressive or anything. He doesn't attack you. Yet, anyway. You know where the reinforced suit might be? Ooh. I can't remember off the top of my head. Let's see if we can, there we go. Spin that around and fit it through the door. Let's see here. How can I do this just properly? How can I properly do this? Okay, here we go. Nope, that didn't work. There we go. That might get through. If I swing it around that way. I should have built it inside the building. I was stupid. That was my own fault for not... There we go. There we go. That was my own fault for not building it where I needed to build it. I always forget you need to build. If you want to build furniture, you need to build it inside the house after you've built your doors and stuff on the house. There we go. Get our bed nice and set up here in the corner on the second story. There we are. Beautiful. Oh, we get to stand out here and look at stuff. See, we can even sit down. We can pass some time and watch the sky go by. Yeah, the aggressive wildlife in this game is your own decisions. I don't think I've even sailed out to that sunken ship there yet. All right, let's stand up. Let's go in here and rest till sunset. Is blood oil good? Yes. You would grab some of those and plant them. It takes 3 blood oils, Daniel, to make one of the items that you need. So grab at least 3 or 4. They're big, but grab at least 3. I would plant all of them, and then harvest them once they start growing in your own yard. But the blood oil is very good. You need that. You need it. You actually need it for the reinforced driving suit to make the synthetic fibers. Hey, UC, welcome back from church. There we go. You got a lot more than 3? Well, there you go. You are set. Is that a rock? I got a rock. I want a rock. You know, one thing we should probably build if we're gonna farm here. If we're gonna farm, one thing we should craft is a composter. Put the composter right underneath here. Actually, I guess we could build our farm over on this side. Put the composter right there. Build 2 composters. There we go. That way we'll have 2 composters going. They take 15 sticks and a small hammer. Can you? Yes, that's. I was just gonna. It's funny, Jerix. I was just gonna say, if you have bad water, don't throw it away because it'll come in handy when you start farming. Because your crops don't give a crap if the water's drinkable or not. They just care that it's wet and not salty. So if you get a nice big barrel of crappy water, keep it because your plants will enjoy it and you'll get some benefit from it. Now, I have thrown away water before, but it's just because I needed the space to put fresh water into something. So I have done that before, but I usually try to keep a nice big container of crappy water that I can just utilize, and so I don't have to, so I don't have to use my own drinking water to water my plants. Because you don't want to use your drinking water to water the plants. You want to use the crappy water. Look at that sunset. Gorgeous, I tell you. Absolutely gorgeous. It's gorgeous, boys and girls. Oh, there's another one of those dry plants. Damn dry grass.
Stop me.
All right. Hey, thank you so much, the Bout Wellman. I appreciate the follow there. So one thing you do need if you're gonna be a crafter of stuff is you need to have a crude shovel. You need to have a crude shovel. Oh my God, Hadrian with the 44-month resub. Thank you for that 44 months, and boys and girls.
Hadrian just resubscribed for 44 months. At points all 10 million.
My resub gift to y'all. Please go check out Hadrian's channel, boys and girls. He just uploaded a brand new video trailer for his channel, and it is stellar, amazing, breathtaking, and jaw-dropping all at the same time. You gotta go check it out. Give it a follow, give him a sub, check out his video, give it a like, do all the stuff you know you're supposed to do, and yeah, go give him some love, my friends. New Long Dark content tomorrow. Heck yeah! Woo! It's gonna be so exciting, Hadrian. I'm excited. I'm excited too. We're getting our composters made so we can actually start farming here. Oh, it's getting to be night. The cicadas are coming out. There we go. Alright, so we need to craft up a shovel. So the shovel's going to take an axe stone shard, a long stick, and a hammer. We got the long sticks, no problem. Sort of want to build a smoker here too, that'd be kind of cool. Okay, so there's all those sticks there. Got all this dry grass, which I'm really, you know what? I'm just gonna throw that in my, I'm gonna throw that in my container up there. Okay, there's my long stick. throw it in our container up here. We got this nice container in here that we can just store stuff in now. That's medium planks. That's sticks. Throw those in there and that in there. Get the sticks out. Equip one of those. Something's wrong with the equip button lately. I don't know what it is. Something wrong with the equips. I got a full planters for blood oil. Nice. You'll be happy you got it, Daniel. The blood oil is very handy. Blood oil is very, very handy. Okay, so we gotta kill these bushes. Bye bush. Bye. Go nope. Bye bush. I'm not gonna kill the bananas. The bananas get to stay. Got some more long sticks here. Let's take those up and put them with our other long sticks. Just in case we need to build something. Got some coconuts down. We got trees down. I think I had an axe stone shard in here somewhere. Nope. 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 Gosh dang it, I got something stuck in my tooth. That's driving me nuts. I think I'm gonna have to go get a placker. That's how bad it is. There we go, that's what I wanted. I need one of those. I need to take my hammer. Oh, that's a hammer shard. Yeah, we worked really hard on our house. There's the axe stone shard. Yeah, we got our house all set up last time. Got it ready to go. We're gonna get the farm going now. Now see, we could go out here and aim. I wonder what. Oh, do I have to pit? I think I have to sickle that grass first. Okay, so there's that. It's getting to be dark, but it's not too dark yet. Let's go find our container that has all of our farming stuff in it. I think it's over here. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Not it. There we go. Our sickles. Okay, I'm going to take all this stuff out. That's got my sealed jars and that stuff. That's got all the other farming stuff in it. So let's put all of that. Put all the candles and that stuff in here. Oops, I want to keep my ropes on me. Keep my ropes on me. Ooh, Jerax with the 2-month. Thank you for the 2-month resub.
_just subscribed.
Thank you so much, my friend.
Mug cheers.
Oh, I appreciate it. We'll grab that box there. Take that over here, because this is now our farming box. So the composters are pretty interesting little beasts. You have to put in things to them to get them to actually function properly. Let's see. I need some vitamin C. I need a little bit of salt, but I just need a little bit of vitamin C. So let's do that first. Where's my vitamin C at? There's some vitamin C. Throws me out of whack a little bit, but we can eat a fishy boo. There we go. That gave us salt, and it got us nice and done. So let's, Alright, we're at 0 and 0. Beautiful. Is Uranite crystals good? Yes, they are. You'll want to pick those up, because that'll power your nuclear reactor one day when you get it. They're very nice. They're very, very nice. That's what I was looking for. Coconut pot. Grab the coconuts out of there. Did I have spoiled anything anywhere? I don't think I have anything that's spoiled yet. Well, that's sad. Let's empty that actually. I'm gonna grab a big pot. There we go. No, I just want to equip one of those. Scoop some sand. Now, the thing with these composters is you have to put 3 things into them. You have to put sand into them. You got to put some sort of wood. And you have to put, some sort of, biomass into them as well. Like fish or plants or anything that basically counts as biomaterial. And you want to have them separate out. See, like right now this one says 15% full, but it's 100% as far as sand goes. So if I take my coconuts, put those in there, now it's got 8640. Now it's got 2575. Now it's like 6730. We'll do that real quick. Put the coconuts in there because I don't ever use those. Yes, new long dark content tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern time. So that would be... Is that... That's 9... No, that's 10. That's 10 Pacific. 10, right? 10 Pacific? I'm just gonna put the small sticks in there. That'll be my stick. There we go. Perfect. Let's put some more sand in there. Put some more sand in this one. Let's put a little more food stuff in it. It's not going to be perfect right off the bat anyway, so you just kind of do the best you can. That one's 72% full. I need to put food in there. That's 57% full. I need to put food and stick materials in there, I think. I probably need to put more food than anything else. Woo! Yes, it is the real, that is the real Hadrian, boys and girls. That's no fake Hadrian. That's a real Hadrian right there. All right, let's throw that back in there. I'm going to leave that over there. I have a crap ton of bananas. I'll put some bananas in there. I don't ever really eat the bananas that much anyway, so... The real, actual Hadrian. Hey, Miss Delaney, how you doing? Hello, hello. Sand is in composter is a bit odd, but I guess it'll work. Yeah, I don't know what's behind the sand in the composter thing, but... The closer your mix is to 30, 30, 30, like 33, 33, 33, the better. Okay, so I need to grab some sticks now. I think we're getting this. I think this one's almost even now. Can't add small stick, it's full. Really? Can I add a fire stick? Oh, you can add I can add fire sticks to it, but I can't add a small stick. Okay, so it's full of those. Can I add another banana? Okay, well that's pretty dang close. 38, 30, 32. That one, the closer it is in ratio, the more stuff it'll produce over a short period of time. So that's a good thing. Okay, so I need to add some more nanners. Oh, I don't have any more nanners. Oh, wow. Maybe I should go grab some eggs or something and put them in there. Woo! Someone's been up to something. I've heard that a couple times over the last day or so. Yeah, somebody's been up to something on some channel out there. I'm not going to say any channels' names, but somebody's been up to something on some channel. There's been something going on. Oh, we got some bananas in here. Never mind. I've got lots of nanners. Something's been going on in the world today. Hadrian don't know what it is. It's just the favored son of Rome, exactly. Alright, let's get this sucker filled up with some more bananas. Does it rhyme with boofoob? You know, it might. I think it does, actually. Alright, here we go. Okay, it's getting close. Wow, it's pretty close. Wow, that's good. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. So our composters are good and going. They're up and running, baby. We got composters up and running, my friends. So that'll give us some good compost, because you need compost. There's several things you need to make your garden grow. You need compost, and you need water, and you need to keep it going. You need to keep it watered and stuff to keep your plants all growing all good. Now we got seeds in here. We got carrot seeds, we got corn seeds, we got raw potato seeds. I should probably bring over my hemp seeds. We'll do that in the morning. We'll go get some rest now. We'll close up these doors. Doop-a-doop. Let's get a little sleepy doos. Sleep till sunrise. Oh, I've been looking at the true size of the Roman legion and what of Caesar wasn't murdered. You got Depth Module Mark III for the Seamoth? Nice. Nice. All right, morning time. Good morning. Good morning, sunshine. Ah, what a beautiful day. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's almost 2 in the morning for you, Aldres. Don't worry about it. I can't type when I'm normally doing stuff. All right, so let's get the bucket. Put it in there. Put that back. Get the bucket. Put it in there. Put it back. It looks like they filled the they fixed it. It looks like they fixed these buckets. It used to be these buckets would get you a whole ton of water every night, like 6 units of water, but now it looks like they get a half unit no matter what. Now it makes me curious. I'm gonna put one of my buckets back. I'm gonna try different things on those and see if it makes any difference whatsoever. Because I don't think it does anymore. I don't think it does. We're gonna try one of those. We're gonna try one of those. We're gonna try one of those. So we're gonna try a bucket, a pot, I'm gonna try a bucket, a pot, a large cup, and a small chalice. Let's see if there's any difference in the amount of water it gets. Because it used to make a difference, but it doesn't. It looked like they just gathered a half liter no matter what, or a half unit overnight. So now we'll try it. We'll try all 4 out. We're gonna do a little science today. Actually, you know what? It might be a good idea just to leave the buckets out here, because if it rains, the buckets will already be in place, ready to go. There's nothing really to cover them up. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, it'd probably be good to have the buckets out and ready to go. Same thing with the cooking pots. Because that way, if it does rain, we're ready. We don't have to be rushing around trying to pull buckets and stuff out of everything. Oh, and I lost a pot. That's great. I had a feeling that was going to glitch out like that. What I should have done last time. Did I lose 2 pots on that run? I think I did. I think I lost 2 pots. Oh well, we'll find more pots. No big deal. No big deal. Okay, let's throw the bananas in there. Let's get those cups out. Put all those out on the sand too. You got the torpedo arm, nice. Drop all these here and then we'll spread them out. They don't have any function where you can just drop everything. They have no drop all function, which kind of sucks. Look how they make a nice little area here. Now, if it rains, we'll be in hog heaven, or we'll be in water heaven, I guess. This is why I collect all the tankards, all the cups. look at that. Here, knock it down. Here, let's take that one. Take that one. There we go. all the goblets stacked up. Hey, you see how you doing? Hello. Oh, there we go. Yes, Hadrian's gonna have all new content for us very soon. Very, very soon, my friends. God, those just annoy the crap out of me like that. I wish there was an easier way to make all these orderly, but there's not. Tankards are nice because they hold one full unit. The cups only hold half a unit, but they fill up really fast in a rainstorm, so they aren't the worst thing to ever happen. Boop. 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 I'm gonna trim the grass around here. Tired of the grass being in the middle of everything. Go away, grass. Oh, you know what I can do? Nate is currently lying to me in my Premier's live chat lobby. Oh, you have a Premier live you have a live chat going on right now, Hadrian? Oh, I gotta get in there. There we go. We'll trim all the grass around here so it's not all sticking up through my stuff. Oh, the waiting room. Oh, you actually have a waiting room going already? I thought it was until 1 tomorrow. Is it 1 p.m.? Is it 1 a.m.? Is it 1 a.m.? I thought it wasn't 1 until 1 tomorrow. Well, you're well worth waiting for, Hadrian, so. Or did you just have it as a scheduled premiere now? So it's automatically got you going. 1,300 hours. All right, there's all my goblets. Everything's out. Beautiful. Oh, nope, that was wrong. Okay, so now if it rains, we're set. Okay, so where's our hunger and thirst at? Not too bad. I honestly cannot remember if I dove down to that island or not. I honestly do not remember. There's some candles there. Got a cheese here. Where's my hemp seeds? There's my hemp seeds. We'll grab those. And that's my oil, and that's just a small barrel over there. Hey, Ath, tell us how you feel about Stranded Deep. Chat wants to know. I thought Stranded Deep started out really good. I was super excited by it when it first was released back in the old days. Hey, Clever Sighted, how you doing? How you doing? I liked it when it was originally released. Unfortunately, they went very... Oh, wow, look at that. We have we have almost 5 units of fertilizer already. Let's grab our empty barrel over here. Nice thing with these barrels are not just for water, boys and girls. Barrels can hold salt, they can hold seed. Pretty much anything that goes in a container can go into a barrel. So now we have a barrel with soil in it, 5.5 liters of soil in it, which is very nice. We got our hemp seeds there. Let's equip a sickle. Well, the first thing you got to do if you want to make a garden you got to clear the grass. Which is fun in and of itself. Makes you feel like you're doing something good. We lost the sun, didn't we? See, we got a little patch there that's getting nice and clean. I don't know if you have to be as meticulous as I am, but I like my grass to be nice and clean. A little manscaping never hurt anybody, right, ladies? Gotta trim the verge. But how you doing, Clever Side? It's good to see you again, my friend. Haven't seen you in a while. I hope life has been treating you well. I don't know if you knew this or not, Clever Sided, but as of the beginning of the year, I started full-time streaming. My job that I'd had for about 17 years, a little under 17 years, kind of went away, and so now I am full-time streaming and making a go of it. So more content here on Twitch, more content on YouTube, doing all the stuff and things, you know. We'll start with a little garden here. There we go. That's a nice little patch. Yeah, it's going pretty good so far. It's been a lot of fun. All right, so now we get the shovel, and we can do this. See, now we can cultivate. There we go. Nope, I wasn't gonna rant about it actually. There we go. I wasn't gonna rant about Stranded Deep. I thought Stranded Deep was a fine game. They did a good job when they released it. A slightly worse job after it got going, and that was it. Let's oh, something's wrong. Something glitched up. Can't hear you because he's out of five. Thoudy? What? Take two. Okay, you want take two on my Stranded Deep rant? I don't want to rant about Stranded Deep. It's no fun to rant about stuff that I've ranted about 1,000 times. Okay, there we go. I've ranted about Stranded Deep so often, it's boring to me now. Alright, so now... now we plant the corn. Is that... how many of that? Oh, okay, so we got... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 10 corn in there, right? Corn, 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 and corn. Okay. Oh, that's just a sealed jar now, because we got the 10 in there. Okay, perfect. All right, on to the next one. Oops. I need to trim this a little bit further back here. Now we can go on to the next one. I want a little space between them so I can tell what they are. Are you planting corn? That looks suspiciously like canaption? What? Like what? What, Zylock? I don't know what you just said. Canaception? Canation? I'm not sure. Hey, but how you doing, Zylock? You notice when you till this up, it starts with a little bit of fertilizer. The fertilizer's on the right. The water is on the left. Once you get it going, though, there's no you have to start adding your own fertilizer to it, and it usually they grow faster the higher the fertilizer and the higher the water is. They don't grow too fast when there's not a lot of fertilizer or water in it. So we got corn, we got carrots, we're gonna get some potatoes in. Conniption? Conniption. Is that conniption? Oh, like you were having a conniption fit. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you now. I was just not even reading it right. Yeah, I was just not reading it right there at all. Jesse Nebulous, how you doing? Aldreas, have a good night. Yeah, the planting animation seems off. The planting animation seems completely off right now. And I'm not sure why. It may see, like, he's doing that little maneuver there. I am gonna get a save point and I'm gonna do a hard restart. One thing with this game that you do need to do every once in a while is just quit out and do a hard restart, because something graphically can get screwed up, and then it will just continue on. Like one time there was a thing where I dropped the fish, but the fish was just still in my hand. So every time I get a tool out or I do anything, there was always a fish in my hand. It's early access. I don't worry about it too much. Oh, the Red Dead stuff was fun. Conniption fits apparently associated with the fit, but not dissimilar to the Baptist revivals. Because he's an Audi 530. Oh. I finally got your joke, Adrian. I finally got your joke, Adrian. The Audi 530. Hey, it's just 1 hour later. 1 hour later. It's not 5 hours later. It's only 1 hour later. Give me a break. All right, let's grab some taters. Equip one. There we go. Now, see, now the planning animation's better. It doesn't look as pained. See, we got carrots here. We got corn here. We got potato plants here. We're gonna put 2 rows of no, make it 3 rows of hemp over here for more rope. Oh, I played so many hours of Red Dead 2. Oh yeah, I played a lot of hours of Red Dead 2. I don't know what you're talking about, beggars. No. No, I did nothing to the beggars, okay? They had it coming. Oh, well, the shadow's making it dark. The shadow is making the dirt look weird. The evil trash-talking robbers. Exactly. Exactly. The best jokes are the ones that kick in 20 minutes later. The one guy's joke in Predator about the Echo. I don't remember that. They had it. The blind beggars, yeah, they had it coming. Yeah, they should have been blind beggars. Hey, it was all Mark Wars' fault. Mark Wars was like, I wonder what happened if you threw a Molotov cocktail at one of those blind beggar guys. I was like, I don't know, let's see what happens. And he pretty much burst into flame and went, ah!
No power in the verse.
Hey,
can
the
stop
Hunt.
me.
How you doing, my friend? I've been doing YouTube myself and our channel since about November. Up to 155 subs now. Oh, that's awesome, Jesse. Do you have a link to that? You could link up your channel here. I'll make sure to go over and give you a sub and see what you all about. Hey, it all starts with a single step. Aw, thanks for throwing that up there. Let me finish cultivating here real quick. See, I like this though, because see, in the morning my plants will be shaded, and then they'll get a little more sun in the afternoon, see? Because my plants like a little sun shade type thing. There we go. Sometimes I miss the days of having triple digits and double digits. There's really something important about how much you appreciate that one new sub when your channel's so small. Try to hold on to that feeling. It gets difficult. Yeah. Well, I set myself a boop. I just subbed up to your channel as well, Jesse. I'll come check you out sometime. You know, I've set my soft goal. Well, my immediate goal is I want to try to get 5,000 subs by the end of this month. We're at 4863 right now, so we got like 137 to go to get the subs, get the 5,000 by the end of this month. Now my stretch goal on that, Hadrian, my stretch goal on that. I'm good, thanks. Just watch your long direct vids on YouTube. Oh, nice, great, thank you so much. My stretch goal is to have 10,000 subs by the end of the year. That's pretty unreasonable, but it'd be awesome if it could happen. I don't think it's going to, but it'd be pretty awesome if it did. So I'm gonna be putting a lot of effort on YouTube this year, getting more stuff done, putting out more clip videos. I'm gonna be putting out a clip video every single Monday. That's right now my short-term goal is to make sure I get that clip video out every Monday. Of like previous week stuff. So if you see something cool happen or something funny or anything like that, make sure to get a clip of it, and it could show up in the clip video. So, hey, Blind Moose with a 29-month resub. Thank you, Blind Moose, for the 21-month resub. Thank you so much, Blind Moose. I appreciate that very, very much.
Subscribed for 21 months.
Ooh. Oh my goodness gracious. And Miss Eleni with the 29. Exactly, Zylock. And that's the reason. I was like, you know what? It'd be awesome if we get to 5K by the end of this month. And if we get to 10K by the end of the year, that would be huge. That would be huge. All right, let's put this soil on here. See, we're getting all the fertilizer on here that we can now. Thank you for that that resub as well, Miss Elani. And thank you, Little Blind Mouse. I appreciate that so very. Oh, jeez, Little Blind Mouse, what? Oh my God, I'm out of fertilizer. Little Blind Mouse with the 5 gifted subs going out to 4 Never Die Alone. Never Die Alone, Kraken, True Vulgarian, Creepy Churro, and Bash Robe. Oh my goodness. Blind Mouse, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Holy crap. Don't clip it, wait. What was this one?
Don't clip that. That was horrible.
Oh, it was clipped. It was clipped. Yeah. If you don't want something clipped. Oh. Oh my goodness, Psylocke for the 200 bits. Thank you so much. Woo! Let's go. And Miss Alani with 100 bits as well. And the hype train has officially started, my friends. The hype train is officially going. We'll grab our water here so we can water our plants.
No power in the verse can stop me.
Thank you so much for the follow there as well, True Vulgarian. I appreciate that. Thank you for the hype train getting going there. We're at hype train level 2. Hype train level 2 already. Okay, so this just does that. I wonder how much water this is taking out of each one. We'll do 10. We'll do 10. It was at like 93. And now it's at 85. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm just curious. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 79. Okay, so it's not taking up a ton of water. I mean, it's taking some. If it rained, it would sure help. But this is our little garden, boys and girls. We got a little garden going. It's a happy little garden we have. Well, thank you, boys and girls, for all the hype train hype. You guys are awesome and amazing. Yeah, get those hype trains up there, my friends. Get them up there. If you got the hype train, throw it up in chat. All right, we'll get our garden going here, and then we're gonna go sailing. We'll go sailing away. I don't have any more compost at the moment, so we just gotta let the compost ride for the moment. Yeah, the composter's not doing anything right now because we already cleaned it out. I'm just gonna leave this water here, I think. Let's leave the water there on top of this other small barrel. Actually, you know what I could do? I could just go boop, and then just leave that here. I only have 1.4 units of seed. Okay, let's just equip that, get that out. Equip that, get that out. Let's put those in the crate now. Put our taters in the crate. Put that in the crate. Okay, now I'll take a small barrel back to my ship. Actually, I'll just swap them. I'll just leave that barrel here. Take that barrel with me. There we go. Boop. Push that under my bed. You always want to put your water like under a sheltered area because then it won't go bad as quickly as it would otherwise. Do you know where drill arm fragments would be? If you go directly, so if you're at your base, Daniel, head towards the Degrassi. Do you have the mark for the 500 meter proposed Degrassi habitat? Do you have that mark yet? Because if you do, you'll want to head towards that mark. And if you head towards that mark, then before you get to it, kind of go to your right a little bit. Once you go down the cliffs, you'll see a big wreck that's sort of like lodged into the cliff area. And there will be drill arm and grappling arm fragments down there. All right, there we go. Do I have a fish trap somewhere around here? I do have a fish trap right out there. Got a fish trap right out there, boys and girls. Let's go get some fish. I bet it's got fish on it. Oh, we're gonna go in the water, so we're gonna get a save point first. Whenever you get ready to go in water, always get a save point. Things can go bad. Things can go bad in the water, so you always want to get a save point just to be on the safe side. Hello, fishies. How are you? Where's my fish trap? Oh, it's over to my side. There it is. There's my fish trap. Ooh, it is full too. There's no way to actively catch fish yet, so you just have to put traps out. If you put them out in an area that has fish, though, they tend to catch quite a few fish very quickly. Yeah, save to be safe. Yes. And thank you all for participating in the hype train. Hype hype. I appreciate that very, very much. You are all wonderful, amazing people. 7 subs, 300 bits. Thank you so much for the hype train. I do appreciate it very, very much. Oh, I just dropped all that stuff. Pick up my chicken and my dumplings. Oh, jeez Louise. Jeez Louise.
Fishes equals hello, my good sir. Have any minute to spare to talk about Fluffy, our Lord and Savior?
I have no time to talk about Fluffy, but you know, I guess we could put aside a moment to remember him. Yes. Do you know which way the grasslands would be from your life pod? No. Are you talking about the red ones, or... I'm not really sure. I can't remember if I swam to the ship out here. Let's swim out here and see if we have anything else. I am not sure, Dan, which way it is. I can't remember. Now, if it's the red grasslands, I'm not good with directions. I just know the ones with the drill arm. I don't know about drill arms being in the grasslands. I always find my drill arms in a wreck. If you go back and watch the VOD, you can probably see exactly where I found my drill arms. I find my drill arms and my grappling arm all at the same wreck. They're off towards they're usually towards the south, I believe. It's like further south from where the red grassland is. It's if you have the Degrassi, the deep Degrassi base marker, it's at 500 meters. The proposed Degrassi habitat, not the first one, but the second one. If you have the second marker, you can aim towards that and then just kind of veer to the left a little bit, and you'll hit the place you want to be. But that's all I know. I usually don't go find it until I get that marker. But I think that's where those tall, like, weird white grassy things appear. Alright, do we have another chest here? Yes, there is one more chest here. And here we go. Boopity boo. Hey, there's more fishies. Yeah, so hopefully they'll give us, like, active fishing at some point, but right now all we have is passive fishing. There's no active fishing in the game. Also got Green Hell on the Steam Winter Sale. It's hard. I keep dying, even on easy mode. Yeah, Green Hell, until you get the mechanics of it down, is really hard, Jesse. It's just kind of frustrating more than anything. The biggest problem I had with Green Hell is that it punishes you a lot for actually, like, moving around, like taking your stuff elsewhere, you know, like going from place to place. You really get punished a lot because you basically have to rebuild. You have to rebuild your whole entire base every time you move. You got to build your bed and your water collector and your and all the other stuff, your fire and every, you know, it's like you have to make a it's like you have to keep to get the marker, you have to keep taking messages, Dan. You'll eventually get the marker, Dan, if you take the messages. But yeah, it's very punishing. It's very punishing if you move around a lot. If you don't move around a lot, it's not that bad. But to find blueprints, you have to move around a lot. Green Hell was okay. I didn't like the backpack in Green Hell. That was my main complaint. My main complaint was the damn backpack was just atrocious. I did not like it one dang bit. That's a bottle of oil. Take our oil. Oops. Take our oil and equip that. I mean, mechanically, I thought the game worked pretty well. I just didn't like. I didn't like the. Well, when I played it, the natives were very glitchy as well. They were very. They weren't the best. Let's just put it that way. They were not the best AI enemies that you could have. They kind of sucked. I hear they're better now, but they kind of sucked. Have you tried Vintage Story? No, I've not. I've heard of that one before, but I've not tried it. Let's trim the grass here. There we go. We're preparing for when it rains again. Doop-a-doop. But I've heard good stuff about Vintage Story. I looked at it and it just didn't seem like it was for me. Can't stop making tea. If that's the one I'm thinking of, anyway. Okay, why can't I type? There we go. Vintage Story. Is it even on? Is it even on Steam? Or am I thinking of a different game? What? Where is Vintage Story even available? Or is it a console game? Is that a console game? I can't find it on Steam. I don't even see it on Steam. Is it called Vintage Story, or is it got another name? Is Vintage Story just like what it's known by? What's the actual name of the game, though? Because I can't find it on Steam at all. Oh, you have to download it from their site? Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. Vintage Story, what is it? It's a Vintage Story game. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh, I recognize this game. No, I'm good. It's a Minecraft game. It's a Minecraft game. No, I'm good. Nope, I'm good. Nope, I'm good. Yeah, I remember now looking at that one. I was like, yeah, nah, I'm okay. I'm sure it's a fine game, but yeah, I went through my Minecraft time for about 2 years and played really heavy Minecraft, and you know, at this point I'm kind of like, I'm good now. And you know, you get to a certain point, and Minecraft is just not what I wanted to play anymore. So yes, I remember that one now. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that one. I did look at that one. Nothing against Minecraft. I played Minecraft for like 2 years, so I have nothing against Minecraft. It's just it's sort of like EverQuest. I would not go back and play it again. I don't like the art style though. That's the thing for me. The 8-bit art style like that, I'm just not, or whatever that art style is, I'm just not into. I'm not into it. It just doesn't do anything for me. All right, let's go sail to another island. Boop-a-doo. What island should we pick? That's the small coconut brown isle. That's island C. That's island D. D looks like a good island. D gets us a little, or we could go to E. Let's go to D. Let's go to the D Isle, the big D. Go to the island with the big D. I did not like the pale skin color, so that's the first I changed with them all. And I don't mod games, so. Oh, you know, good. I mean, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Penguin. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Yeah, I've heard of that one before. I had somebody ask me about that before, and I was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. Oh, actually, I'm gonna stand up real quick. I'm gonna move back into my shelter so I don't burn in the sun. There we go. Now we can pass time and get the thing going on. There we go. To be honest, Penguin, I have this whole page of survival games that I already own. That, oh, it doesn't show up real good. I have a whole page of survival games I already own that I still need to play, that I want to work into rotation. I've got a whole half page of story games that I need to work in. I've got another quarter page of games that I already own that I want to give second chances to. So there's going to be very little at this point that I'm looking into to get into new. So yeah, I'm not really looking for any other new stuff. The only two games I'm really looking forward to this year is Wild West Dynasty and Star Wars Survivor. Those are the only two that are sort of on my radar at this point. But yeah, I'm not really looking to add. I'm looking for 2023 for be a chance for me to move through a lot of games that I've owned for a lot of years and barely been able to pay. Barely been able to play. So, how many hours do I have in this game right now? A few. A couple. Yeah, Wild West Dynasty sounds interesting. I think that was going to be fun. Like 400. I have a little over 400 hours in this game right now. But yeah, I have heard of the vintage game before. Now that I know, now that I have it in my head. I'm looking forward to Return of Moria and Nightingale. What's Return of Moria and Nightingale? Oh, that's a game. Return to Moria. Is that a Lord of the Rings thing? I know it's not. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. And I don't even know what Return of Moria and Nightingale is. Again, it's a game that doesn't appear on Steam. Is it an expansion or what is it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is my ship, like, stuck in the sand now? Let's go save here. Oh, Return to Moria is the Lord of the Rings survivalist. Dwarves in the Mines. Okay. Oh, so it is Lord of the Rings. I was right. It is the Lord of the Rings reference. Okay. Very cool. Is it called Lord of the Rings? It's not available on anything yet, right? I see Nightingale. Was that a story? Early access survival, open world crafting survival. What is wrong with my boat? Oh, dang it. That sucks. That sucks. Fantasy PvE with portals and dimensions and stuff. Oh, okay. Pretty cool. Well, that sucks. We basically had to rewind because The game stuck me on that island. Dag nabbit. So, let's go diving again. I should have got to say, like, I wasn't paying attention, and I should have got a save point before I left, the island, and I didn't do it. That's why you get a save point before you go sailing, because something bad could happen. That's okay, though. We didn't lose too much. I can't. I have no access to any. I can't grab a hold of anything right now. Maybe that's what the problem is. Hold on a second. That may be what the problem is. It's not that I can't. It's not that the game stuck me in the island. It's the game is not letting me touch anything. Yeah, Nightingale looks kind of cool. It's got early access. It looks very similar to like an Icarus type, but it's like an RPG type almost. It has like a whole bunch of stuff in it. It looks kind of cool. I'll check that out. I'll put that on my wish list just to see what it's like. Just to see what it's like. The return to Moria. That one I've never heard of. So. You've been having that no interaction problem as well? Well, I'm hoping this will fix it. I'm hoping this will just put us right on that island and we'll be able to get it. No problem at all. I guess we'll see. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Yep, just had to reload the game. Alright, what does this island have on it? Ooh, it's got a barrel of water. Nice. We're gonna throw the juicy water in there. Throw the juicy barrel over here. Boop. There we go. Get a rope out. Butt up. Butt up, butt up. Butt up, butt up. Dun 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 dun. Butt up, butt up. Throw that and that in there. Get the ropes put away. Let's check the rest of the island out. This is the fun part. This is when we get to see what's on the island. And we get to name the island too. This is when we get to name it as well. Ooh, there's another island way over there. That's C. That's up to the north. There's H over there. There's a little tent here. Oh, it's got a lantern by it. Nice. We'll take the lantern. Yeah, I'd gone back to the menu and it didn't fix it, so I had to do a full restart. There's a small crate with some good stuff in it. Nice. Dun 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 dun. Amana. See if there's any like good things on this island. This island's pretty. It's got a lot of sticks on it. I guess I could take some of the sticks for building. I mean, if nothing else, it has sticks, so the sticks are always good to take for some building material. You know what? I'm just gonna take this down because that was a giant disaster making that ladder there. Because I made this and yeah, that it didn't work out so well for us. Didn't work out so well. We almost lost our whole ship at sea because of that. Yeah, that was not a good thing. When we were out at sea, we climbed up there just to look ahead, and the whole ship just about capsized. Well, it almost made our ship sink because it overbalanced it on top. It was pretty bad. So don't build a ramp up to the top of your boat and stand on it. it does weird things. Your boat will do weird things, I should say. Even weirder than normal. Because normally the boats do weird things in the water anyway. But it'll even be weirder. Oh, I love being able to bring the branches back. Oh, and I can't add any more sticks to the stick holder, so... Bye-bye, sticks. Wow, there's a lot of coconuts on this island. A lot of coconuts, a lot of palm trees. A lot of these nice ficuses that'll give us some long sticks. Get rid of the bush. Bye-bye, bush. Bye-bye, bush. Bye-bye, bush. Some more long sticks in there. We're on a gathering mission now. We are going gathering and getting our stuff and things going on. Oh wait, no, I need the ficus, not that. There we go. All right. Nice thing is you can mix and match in this container here. It'll hold any sort of trunks. It'll hold thick branches. It'll hold long sticks. Again, it just has a volume weight thing in it. I'm sure it doesn't show you what it is, but I'm sure there's a volume weight component. And when you reach one or the other, it's like, nope, you can't put anything else in it. So if you put like thick branches into it, it'll hold less than if you just put like long sticks in it. But I think you can put like 40 or 45 long sticks in it, something like that. So it's pretty nice. But you can also carry thick branches in it too. Heck, if you really want to, you can take these thick trunks, put those in there too. So you can put a lot of different stuff in there, which is cool. You can put the lime in the coconut if you really want to. Alright, let's scan out what's over here. So that island looks like garbage. F looks like garbage. I, E. There's H. Oh, we got that one. No, that's the one that we just found. Percy's Isle, because his mom has got it going on. Percy's mom has got it going on. This D island, I'm just gonna call this large Cocoa Isle. So we have the small Cocoa Isle over here. So we got the small Coconut Isle here and the large one here. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down to I. Because I and E look like garbage, actually. Let's sail to H. H probably has a better chance of being something good. H probably is a better island than both of these combined. Both of those other ones combined. Let's do that. Is that a small chest? Small chest. How did I miss that? Make sure I'm not missing a skeleton or something on this. Oh, did I even go and... Was there even a, there is a ship offshore. Okay, I need to go dive for the ship. Did I dive for the ship? I don't think I did. No, I didn't dive for the ship yet. I gotta keep my eye out for other notes that'll lead us to our next cluster. Okay. Let's take our backpack off. Side bag, tool belt. You always want to strip down before you swim and get a save point. There's a chest there. And that is it. This is a ship with one chest. The ones that are really shallow like that usually only have one chest down on them. The ones that are a little deeper have two, and then there's big ships that are way out in the water, and those have three chests. They have one crate, and then they have and then on top of that they'll have a medium chest and a small chest on them. So they have a small chest, a medium chest, and a small crate on some of the really deep ships will have that on it. There we go. There we go. What did this have in it? Just a couple cups, some bread, a candle. That's a new chest too. All right, so we're gonna head over to H, which is in the northwest direction. H is over here, I think. Oh, I gotta put my map away if I want to run. There's H over that way. Okay. So let's take the ship. Turn it 180 here. If you ever eat the bread or cheese, or just save them forever? I generally don't eat them because I have generally a lot of land food, but the nice thing about the bread and cheese is it never goes bad. So I'd say don't eat it unless you absolutely have to. Oh, we're heading right towards H. Wow. Could I have plotted that course better? No, I don't think so. I don't think I could have. I think I plotted it perfectly. So when you're sitting, you can fast sail. You can do fast time. You'll see up in the corner there, it says fast time up there. Oh, and I'm sitting right in front of the sailing UI, which is always fun. Forgot completely about that. So sailing there's 5 different ways you can sail. You can sail either on starter mode, beginner mode, intermediate, advanced, or expert. I just stick with starter because it just moves the game along, and sailing is, in my opinion, some of the most boring part of it, because it takes a while to get from island to island. But if you really want a good challenge, the sailing can be a very good challenge for you, and you could go up into the higher difficulties of sailing if you really wanted to. For me, it's not as important. I'm just like, okay, whatever. I want to get to the islands and see what's on them, because I'm a loot goblin. What's my favorite survival game? I tried playing The Long Dark but not feel it. Need something new. Curious what you would recommend. Well, The Long Dark is my favorite one, Phoenix. But if you're not big into The Long Dark, you could try Subnautica. You could try Survival Fountain of Youth, which has a free demo. You could try Survival Fountain of Youth, that has a free demo, and it's pretty fun. It's got some crafting, building, hunting, that sort of stuff in it. You could try Escape the Pacific if you're looking for something low-key. If you're looking for more of a group-style one, you could try Icarus or Valheim. I mean, Long Dark for me is my favorite. I mean, Long Dark for me is my favorite survival game. Oh wow, I have a couple islands out here I've not explored yet. That one there and that one there. Medieval Dynasty is pretty good as well. Yep, and they're gonna have a Wild West Dynasty coming out soon, so you could try that one out as well. Let me look down my list here. You got Planet Crafter, which is really good. I need to get back into that one. Mist Survival and the Infected. You got Green Hell. There's one called Star Sand if you're looking for like a desert like survival. Of course, you got some zombie games like 7 Days to Die, State of Decay 1 and 2. You could try No Man's Sky if you like space-based type stuff. Raft is another sailing game. Stranded Deep is another sailing game. If you want something like space type, you could either try No Man's Sky or Breath Edge. Those are a few of them, though. I mean, Planet Crafters are really fun. When it's a lot like Subnautica. I don't know if you've ever, FedEx, have you ever played Subnautica? Because if you like Subnautica, you probably like Planet Crafter, which is basically like you're dropped on a planet. There's no air, no water, no food, and you have to craft the whole. You have to basically terraform the whole planet. Yeah, if you like Subnautica, you might like Planet Crafter. Planet Crafter is actually really good. It's a lot of fun, actually. You start with nothing, and you have to terraform the entire planet. I've played a bunch of Planet Crafter, and I really enjoy it. They've done a really good job with that game. It took off a lot. It took off a lot better than the developers thought, and so they just started pouring their heart and soul into it once it took off as big as it did. Which, I mean, I was so happy for them that it took off as big as it did, because I thought it was a pretty cool game in and of itself. And Planet Crafter does have respawn modes, as well as there is a hard mode on it as well, where if you die, you don't come back. It actually wipes your save file. Imperium Galactus Survival, there you go. There's another one. And grab as much salt here as I possibly can. This is a mangrove isle. Didn't I land on a mangrove isle? I could have sworn that I landed. So I got 2 mangrove isles on this one cluster. I mean, I don't mind the salt, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, gosh dang. 2 mangrove isles in the same island cluster? Holy crud. So there you go. There's a nice little list of things. Yeah, if you enjoyed Subnautica, I'd highly recommend Planet Crafter if you did. So, it's me being salty. I'm always salty sometimes. And now we're just gonna go use up all this salt. Make sure I salt that meat there. That's already salty. Everything else is salty. Excellent. How much salt do I... Oh, I got no salt left. It's just a small barrel now. It's just a small barrel now. It's a barrel with no life. Let's grab this. Let's see what's in here. Oh, wow. Got a muddy water. Got some oil. Got a bottle of water. Wow, that was a nice one. But yeah, definitely, you know, if you have any questions about it, feel free to ask here, or you could always go watch some, I got all my Planet Crafter playthroughs on YouTube as well, and some of them are quite instructive, but the Planet Crafter's changed a lot since its first inception. They've added a lot of zones to it, they've added a lot of territory to it. It's a much better game now than it was when it first came out. So, but yeah, I highly recommend Planet Crafter. It's really good. And again, it's one of those games where the developers have put a lot of love and care into it, and they keep updating it and adding things to it, and making it more fun, giving us more things we can do. Is that another barrel? There's another water barrel. Nice. Now here is seagulls' nests. Those are the worst thing in the game. Those little buggers, they'll peck your eyes out. Alright, let's put that barrel here. Tie that one down. Oh, I have no more rope. I got no more ropes. They are rats with wings. Very much so. Okay, I'll make 2 hemp ropes, and then I need some of those. Then I need some of those. Okay. Oh, and there's even an iron axe here by the fire. Look at that. We found it. We found another iron axe. I wasn't even looking for it. Put that in our wood holder. Okay. So, my recipe's stuck. That's awesome. So the reason I planted so much hemp over there is it takes 1 hemp stem to make a small rope. Whereas it takes 3 coconut fibers to make a small rope. And on the higher difficulty levels, it even takes more coconut fibers to make a small rope, but it always takes 1 hemp to make a small rope. And you need 4 small ropes to make a strong rope, which is what you connect everything to your boat to. So everything on your boat takes a strong rope to connect. The sails, the different containers, and you have to have 4 small ropes. Now, I have a lot of coconut because we spent a lot of time getting the coconut fibers done up, so I have like 100 coconut fibers. So I'm not running short on rope. Now, the harder difficulty levels of this game, you will run short of rope very quickly because it takes like 8 coconut fibers to make 1 small rope, and then you have to have... So you basically have to have, what, 32 coconut fibers? Something like that, to make a strong rope. And it gets ridiculous. Getting the demo now. Not enough companies do demos these days. Oh, the demo for Planet Crafter. It'll give you, if nothing else, the demo for Planet Crafter will give you a good idea of what the game's, basic mechanics are. I honestly think you'll probably enjoy it and probably buy it. But if you don't, no harm. So good luck and have fun. Good luck and have fun there, Phoenix. All right, let's grab the planks here. I haven't found enough of these plank boxes, so it's nice to have another one. Oh, let's get these islands here too. I have 2 more islands off that direction. What is it? Is that another one? Another one off that direction too. Holy crap. This island cluster stretches a lot. Good lord. Look how far it stretches out there. I'm just gonna rename this home. Percy's mom, because she's got it going on. So that's our home isle there. That's where we built our house, which I thought was going to be in the center of the cluster, but now it looks like it's more on the side of the cluster, which is kind of disappointing, but that's okay. It's good to be disappointed sometimes. Wow, this island, oh, I need to name this mangrove. This is Mangrove 2. Mangrove 2. There we go. So we have a mangrove isle over here and a mangrove isle here. So we got 2 mangrove isles, which is just crazy. I've never had 2 mangrove isles. Heck, I don't think I've even ever had 1 mangrove isle, let alone 2. Leave all this stuff here so I don't drown. I don't want to get washed away by the tide. Get a save point before we go diving here. Whoosh. If you're looking for a demo though as well, Survival Fountain of Youth is a good demo. Survival Fountain of Youth is really good, and it's the demo for Survival Fountain of Youth is really extensive. There's a lot of content in it for a demo, and it's free, completely free. So if they don't even have their game out yet. I mean, Planet Crafter is out for sale, but Survival Fountain of Youth doesn't even have their game out yet. So if you don't like it, no harm done. You can just move along. Wish they'd give us a release date on Fountain of Youth. Me too. Well, the thing is, Honora, I think they're working hard at it. It's just you got to remember, Island of Hope, the Island of Hope in that game is one of 26 islands that are going to be in that game. And that island's massive. Now, unless the other islands are all going to be like smaller islands like this size, you know, like not have a lot of content on them, and the Island of Hope is going to be like the main island that you visit, then I'd be like, okay, I get it. But I think most of their islands are going to be pretty good sized. I think their islands are not going to be super skimpy. So, I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of content when they release that game. I feel everybody just does crappy early release stuff anymore, though. On one hand, I'm kind of happy they aren't like. I'm happy they have their demo out and they aren't doing like an early release and we'll add more stuff to it later, and charging money for it. Just from the standpoint that, you know, I think they really want to bring a quality product and not just like put something out and then maybe or maybe not finish it off later. I don't know. There's several ways to look at it, I guess. I mean, I'm glad they did the demo, because most like Phoenix was saying, a lot of people don't do demos anymore. But at this point, I think it's smart on their part, if this is their plan. I think it's smart on their part to have the demo out to get people excited. They've added a few things to the demo as time has gone on, and there's things in the demo that are locked that will not be available till release. And I think they're going on the sense that they don't want to like release it on the cheap and then have people get upset that it doesn't get finished or whatever. I don't know. There's so much that goes into stuff like that. It's just like trying to make everybody happy and making nobody happy at the same time, I guess. Hey, we got another knife. That's nice. Big candle, wall candle. Now we're just cleaning out this island. Okay, so this chest here is empty. Bye-bye. This chest here we're gonna take with us. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying though. I totally understand. I just know for them it's probably like a business decision type thing. Of, if they wanted to release it in early, quote unquote, early access. Ah. Boy, these boxes are all stacked up weird. It's that one there that's screwing everything up. There we go. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I totally get it. It would be nice if they gave us a little bit more. But I honestly I think they will though. I think as time goes on they'll add a few more things to the demo. It's not gonna be like substantial stuff to the demo, but they'll add a few more things to the demo. They'll keep us going. Yeah, well, and that's the thing, FedEx. A lot of I've been burned before by companies. There was a game that was put out called Bermuda Lost Survival that we were actually kind of excited about. It was kind of cool. It had a cool vibe to it. I was kind of excited about, you know, it coming out. I was looking forward to the updates for it. And then it just kind of disappeared. They just stopped. It's like they stopped making stuff for it. And then they just like, oh, the game is now being fully released. And it was like, huh? What? Where's the updates? You guys haven't updated it in like a long time, and now you're saying it's fully released. And then Stranded Deep did the same thing. That's why I don't like Stranded Deep a whole lot. Stranded Deep, when it first got going, Stranded Deep had some really good ideas, and it seemed to be going in a good direction. And then they just kind of money grabbed and ran, in my opinion. The game I was most excited for, which got canceled, was called BC. That was early 2000s. Early access can be both a blessing and a curse. It can be a blessing on the one hand, if the developer is dedicated and they love the game and they really want to make it work. They'll put in the time and effort to do it and not just take their money and run. Like Among Trees, which basically got an exclusive deal with Epic and sold a bunch of games, and then basically it was all hype and no substance, which was just kind of sad. I was disappointed with that one too. I thought the game was very pretty. I thought it was a very interesting. I wanted to see where that game was going to go, and then it just kind of went. and unfortunately, it was very disappointing. Luckily for me, I got it for like $2 on Epic Games, so I didn't really care. I was like, okay, I'm out $2. I got my money's worth. But there's definitely good and bad that can come from early access stuff. Long Dark is a perfect example, I think, of early access that works right. This game so far has been very good early access that I've really enjoyed. There's been some other games that I've really enjoyed that are early access. I would like to see. Oh yeah, Planetcraft early access works well too. I would like to see. Almost. I want to say I would like to see something where they require people to bring a game out of early access at some point. Like, either you bring it out, like, you have 5 years. Basically, you have 5 years to get your game from early access to completed finish. Or at least to a you know, a releasable game. And if you can't do it in that time, there's some sort of penalty that occurs, or you have to, you know, you have to there's some sort of penalty or something that happens, you know, just to sort of poke the oh, won't let me do any mapping stuff, just to sort of poke the creatives along a little bit, because honestly I think sometimes the creatives need to be poked a little bit, because I think sometimes they get either complacent or bored with their project, and yeah, something like where if you don't bring it out in 5 years, the customers get half their money back. I don't think that'd be unreasonable. The thing is, though, that then companies could be like, oh, well, we have no money now, so we can't give it back to them. Yeah, and that's the other problem, is that a lot of the dev houses would go bankrupt. It's just I wish there was something they could do that would sort of encourage them. I don't really want it to be punishing. I want it to be an encouragement for them to actually get their product to release. Maybe give them a reward that if you know, if they're able to bring their game to release within 5 years, the Steam company or whatever, they'll give them an extra dollar per game sold or something, you know, like the, I mean, but that would require like Steam to actually care, which they don't, but that would actually require them to care about the games being released into full access. Yeah, something like, well, yeah, we'll pay X for early access, and the promise of dollars Y if you pay if it's released full in 3 years or whatever it is, you know, whatever signed up for. And that's the thing. It's like I don't even think it would have to be a specific amount of time for all games. Maybe it's just an agreement that's made on the front end, where the developer of the game has to have a plan in place where the consumer has some sort of guaranteed, you know, the consumer has a guarantee where it's like, if you buy it in early access, you will get it for X price. If we're able to deliver the full product, if we're able to get it to full release within this amount of time, you will have the option to buy the full release for $3 more. Otherwise, you'll have the early access part, and that's it. Or so I don't know. There has to be something they could probably do that would encourage people to get the game to full release. Because I do feel like some games are just in early access all too long. I mean, look, I mean, not that it's a bad game, but really, 7 Days to Die should be fully released at this point. It just should. 7 Days to Die should be a full release game now. It's still technically in early access. Unless that's changed recently. Last time I heard it was still in early access, so. Yeah. It's still an early access game. Okay, why can I not map off this island? Oh, because it's an island that I don't have mapped either. Oh, crap. I sailed to an island that I don't have mapped. Oh, God. Well, that doesn't do me any good. See if there's anything cool on this island. Some hemp. It's sort of like, it's one of those things where it's like, you know how Hinterland, they encouraged us to stop starving in the game by giving us a bonus for not starving in the game. I think developers could be given a bonus for not making us starve for their game. And I don't think most people would mind something like that, if they knew for a fact that they'd get their game within 3 years or 4 years. You know, instead of basically feeling like they were crowdfunding a game that was never fully being released. I don't see anything else on this island. Son of a biscuit. I need to sail over to L. 'Cause yeah, I'm on like this island right here. And since I haven't mapped this island yet, it's not going to give me, it's not going to let me map from an island that I don't know what the island is. So that sucks. That's poopy. I love early access, getting a bit cheaper when it's not a full game, watching it develop, but it has to develop into full game, and I'm not opposed to an extra $5 for the final download. Yeah, see, that's the thing, I wouldn't be either. And I think most people would. I don't think most actual real gamers would be. Hey, Flamin', how you doing? Just dropping by to say hi before going to start my stream. Not self-advertising, just say hi. Well, Flamin', let's give you a shout out. Let's give you a shout out to Flamin' Ingo. Oh, nope. No problem with self-promotion here, my friend. Last playing some Subnautica.
You know what's funny? I was really sleepy when I started the stream, and now I'm awake, and I don't know why, and I really don't like it.
Some days
because
are
I was
like that,
hoping to
aren't
go to
they?
Sleep at like
It'll be
2
like,
hours after the
I'm so
stream.
tired.
Oh, you're that new farmer boy, aren't you? Haley.
Now, something's busted with my UI because I'm not seeing the accelerated speed up top over there. That's very weird. Very, very weird. But that's okay. But yes, go join Flamin' Ingo, boys and girls. Go give Flamin' Ingo some loves. Alright, well, we'll get to this island, and then we can map the rest of the stuff behind us. Get that going on. And this game is eventually supposed to be multiplayer, too. I don't know, I mean, I think that'd be kind of interesting, but it is supposed to be multiplayer eventually. Which is, I'm wondering how that would work with the passage of time. Because when you do stuff like chopping trees down, it makes time pass faster. So I don't know how they'd manage that. With multiple people. Oh, don't worry about it, Flamin'. That's fine. No worries, my friend. Not a problem in the world. What are you gonna stream tonight? Or today? Or whenever? There we go. There we go. Now, see, we had to triangulate them all. So there's M, N, O. See what this island looks like. Oh, there's a wreck right there. This is a pretty good sized island. Pretty good. A lot of palm trees on it, that's for sure. Dang. I have not found a papaya tree yet to save my life. I have not found one papaya tree. And papayas are a very, very... I haven't found a banana tree either. I'm finding a bunch of hemp. That... Pack looks after pack. Yes, pack looks after pack for sure. Now get out of here, Bush. Bye-bye. 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 Looking for a papayas. Very hard to see the papayas with all this bush in my face. Papaya trees are very distinctive when you find them. Finding them amongst all the foliage is kind of tough, though. I don't see any papayas here, though. Some coconuts. A few little tiny coconut trees. Bigger coconut trees. Wow. No papayas on this island either, huh? Get out of here, Bush. Jeez. This island is pretty meh. I mean, it's got a lot of palm trees on it for sure. We do need to dive down to the boat. Check around the edges here. Sometimes by these campfires, there'll be a body. Or there'll be a note. Nope, nothing in there. I'm just going to move that chest up here to the shoreline so I don't think about it. So it'd be streaming some Long Dark or some Doom. Nice! Well, good luck with your stream, Flamin'. I've looked at the whole shoreline here. Nada. Alright, well, that whole shoreline pretty much had nothing on it. Catch you tomorrow, Flamingo. There we go, strap that down. Now we have 5 hemp stems, so we could go hemp rope. I'm sure I'm going to get at least 1 chest off of that ship. Oh god, when I get more hemp, I'm gonna be such a happy camper. Such a happy camper with more hemp. I mean, how could you not be a happy camper with hemp? Okay, so we are right there. Oh, the boat's right out behind us here. Oh, I didn't even realize it was right there. I have two more logs or 2 more planks on me. Didn't even realize it. There we go. That's the MK. The MK islands. Let's drop our that and that. Tool belt. Get a save point real quick. And then take a dive. Woo! We got deep real quick there. I'm glad they fixed the breath glitch on this. There was a glitch in the game where if you went underwater, the white bar up there is your breath, and it would literally disappear. It'd just go, in less than a second, it would be at 0. And then if your breath ever goes to 0, the red bar underneath it is your overall health, and that goes away very quickly when you're drowning. This game is very unforgiving on drowning, so, yeah, that was not fun when that was happening. You couldn't go diving, basically. You could not dive. It basically just killed your character over and over and over again. Luckily you had save points, but at the same time it was just frustrating. You couldn't go down and get anything. Alright, let's go see if we can find a big chest on here. Boop ba doo ba doop ba doo. Boo bee boo. Ba boo bee boo. There's another chest. Beautiful. I just pick them up on my cursor. You technically can pick them up in your hands, but they don't require you to, and I found that when I pick it up in my hands, it makes me not swim as good as when I just carry it on my cursor. I'm sure that's probably a glitch. They'll probably fix it at some point, but for right now, it's easier to pick it up and carry it on your cursor than it is to do it in your hands. So that's what I do. Like I said, they'll probably change that at some point and force you to pick it up with your hands, but they don't right now, so don't tell me what I can't do. Once I got my diving up to 7, I'm able to sort my medium crate and the large crate underwater. Oh wow. Well, as long as you stay on your skills, they won't go down. If you stop, they now have skill degradation in the game. Whereas if you don't use skills for a while, they will actually like they'll get worse. You can get them back quicker because it's not like you're learning it from scratch. but it basically is a thing where your skills kind of degrade because you aren't using them as much as you should to keep them good. Really? Seriously? That thing is like off again? I'm gonna have to sort out all these. I have to sort all of these crates out when I get back home. I have so many crates now. I don't even know what to call this island. I mean, this island actually is I mean, if I had discovered this island first, I might have just built on this island. I'm just gonna call this Palmy, Palmy, Walmy Isle. Why is the small chest bigger than a medium chest? Well, the thing is that this is a medium chest. These are small crates. They don't have large chests in the game. They don't actually have a large chest in the game. They have small crates, and they have medium chests and small chests. There's nothing wrong with the medium chest. I've always said. We've already been to M. M is kind of meh. M for meh. Meh Isle. There we go. It's kind of meh. Let's travel to O. Let's go to O. O sounds good. Yeah, I always got confused by that too until I was like, somebody in chat actually told me about it. I was like, oh, well that makes sense then. I hadn't really thought of it. I was like, oh, well they're big. It's bigger. Why is it called small? And it's like, oh, it's a crate. It's a crate. It's not actually a chest. Makes sense now. I'm starting to get a little sleepy, boys and girls. I might have to knock off. I might be knocking off a little early tonight. It's been a fun day, but man, I am beat. I didn't sleep really well last night, so that's probably part of it. This game looks so much like Stranded Deep. In a lot of ways, it has some similarities. In a lot of ways, it doesn't. Thank goodness. As in, it doesn't have its entire inventory on a radial menu, which I thought was the most. I told them from the moment I started playing that game in beta that radial menu inventory thing was a horrible idea. It made me just turned off to the game almost immediately. And then they just kind of stopped developing Stranded Deep for a long while actually. And then they rushed it at the end, put boss monsters in, and did everything that I didn't want in the game. So I was like, oh, good, I'm done. I'm good. Added helicopters and all sorts of stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. Let's see. Where's our hunger and thirst at? Oh, we're good. We're good on hunger and thirst. But yeah, Jump Awake, it does have some similar vibes to a Stranded Deep type scenario, except it's set in the 1800s. There's actually no like predators or enemies in the game as of right now, other than the pesky seagulls that will peck your eyes out if you steal their eggs. But that's about it. And so mainly it's more of a exploration and discovery game. You build up your raft, you build up your house, you get gear as you go around the world. Eventually, there will be clues as to where to go to get rescued, but that's down the road a little bit in the game. So, and for those of you, I haven't put it up in chat very much, but if you want to check out more Escape the Pacific stuff, check out that link right there. Gamers for Gamers team, as well as their Steam-powered store page. You can check out their game, and you can check out what they got coming up and what they're doing in the future. They just actually released a, just had a thing on the holidays, the announcement thing on the 22nd about Escape the Pacific. February 2023 will mark the 5th anniversary of it. And they sort of laid out what they want to do in the next year and their roadmap, and thanked everybody for supporting them. So it was really pretty cool. Really pretty cool of them. Boop-a-doo. Okay, is my stuff over there drying at all? I think they still need to work on the time mechanics. So it's so weird. It's like the time mechanics went from being, have you noticed, or now if you find a note to in other clusters follow, it's not kind of watch where the birds go that way. Or now if you find a note in other clusters follow, it's not kind of watch where the birds go and go that way. Oh, okay. Have you noticed that time seems to be moving a lot slower now, Mike? Time really seemed accelerated there for a little bit, and now it seems like time is almost like going slower than it ever has before. I don't know if that's just me or that's like a real feeling that I should have. It just feels like we aren't. I don't get hungry and thirsty as fast as I used to, and my food doesn't dry as quick, and the days don't seem to pass as quick as they used to either. So I hope they fix that when they get back, because it seemed really accelerated before. It's like everything was like insta curing, insta drying, insta cooking. It's almost like they reverted the time change but went further on the dial. Yeah. It's like they dialed it back even further than it was. Yeah. I hit things just to pass time. Ooh, there's another island over there. I must say I do like the surf. I like having surf on my beach. I like to run in the surf. Like I'm in Chariots of Fire. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Hey, look at me. I'm like, it's like I'm in Chariots of Fire, boys and girls. Great movie if you've never seen that, by the way. Great movie. Scanning the edges here. Seeing if there's any bodies washed up. Extra barrel for us if we want it. Come on, give me a papaya. Give me a stinking goddamn papaya. All I want is one papaya tree. Some papayas on it. No, it's not a papaya tree. God dang it. Some hemp here again. God, I finding hemp everywhere. It's like hemp everywhere, not a papaya to drink. Papayas are hard to see, that's for sure. Oh, especially with all you damn bushes in the way. Good lord. It's like I'm on a Amazonian safari or something, you know? Gotta wade through the bushes here just to see the trees. Ah, much better. Oh, there's a palm leaf here. I bet I can take a palm frond back to... Oh, did I... Oh, I hit the palm fronds. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, man. I didn't mean to do that. Summon a lich, man. And then then they're like all glitching. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, there we go. We got them all. Whoopsie. Did I do that? I think I did. I think I can store a few more palm leaves in here. There we go. A few more palm leaves never hurt anybody. Oh, there's a papaya tree. Any papayas? You cheap little bastard. Cheap little bastard. Where's the papayas, man? Hey, 1K, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling a little tired tonight. I may knock off streaming a little early and just get some rest, get rested up for a long dark, and I think tomorrow's gonna be a long day because we got long dark, Subnautica, and then we are going to be oh, there's a papaya tree right here. Hold on a second. Hold on. I think this one has papayas on it. No, it does not. Oh, damn it. I thought it had papayas. Because we got a long day. We got Subnautica tomorrow. We got Siberia. World Before tomorrow. So, gonna have a long day. Long day tomorrow for sure. I may even be streaming extra super late tomorrow night to make sure to get through Siberia World Between or World Before. Yeah, I thought that one had papayas on it because I saw the leaves were a different color. Now, so is that a papaya tree right there? Yeah, that is actually a papaya tree. So that is actually a papaya tree. Young papayas never have stuff on them. Well, then they should grow up and start getting some things on them. Stop being little babies all the time. Jeez Louise, man. Tell ya. Young papayas. Can't take them anywhere. These planks are great building material. You do? I don't blame him. Alright, is there a boat we have to swim to here? No, there is no boat here. What do we call this island, though? Like the Lone Papaya Isle? We just go Lone Papaya Isle. No, I guess it's got two papayas, but... Now I can't even find that other papaya tree. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's a young papaya. I guess I could call this some papaya isle. I mean, at least it's got a papaya tree or somewhere. Where the frick is it? Oh, it's over here. It's got a papaya tree. A single solitary papaya tree. The papaya trio. That's not a bad name for it. Gotta clear it out a little bit though. A little too much shrubbage on it. A little too much shrubbage on this aisle for my taste. There we go. See, now the papaya is sort of more, it's more open to the nature. It'll stand out a little bit more as we run through the aisle. Here I just go turning everything into a grass screen around here. There, see, now we can actually see the papaya from a distance. Feels like I put so much effort and time in a Long Dark that I have no real interest in other survival games. I play a bit here and there, but I always go back to Timberwolf Mountain Hunting Bears. Yeah, I'm the same way, 1K. I put so much time and effort into Long Dark that even though I enjoy playing other survival games, it all goes back to it eventually. It all goes back to it eventually, so... Oh, I can't add anything now to it. I wonder if I take out a wood trunk... Oh yeah, I compare them all to Long Dark. Oh wow, I can only add 2 long sticks for a large stick. Okay, well. Well, then it's totally worth it to put the thick branch in there because, or the trunk, because I can get 4 long sticks out of 1 trunk. Okay, so we're gonna name this aisle Trio. Papaya. Trio papaya aisle. Palmy Walmy. Mangrove 2. Meh aisle. That's our mangrove large brown cocoa aisle. There's a small brown cocoa aisle. We got 2 mangrove aisles, which is just weird. Never had 2 mangrove aisles before. I need a little bit of rope here. I've quite enjoyed Valheim. It's a huge game, and I'm just one old guy. Yeah, Valheim after a while just took its toll on me. It wasn't that it wasn't fun. It's a lot. It's a lot to take. And I agree with you, 1K. I'm just one old guy trying to play this game, so. Boop, ba-doop. Pick up the barrel. Take 1 more barrel back with us, boys and girls. Never have enough barrels or crates or anything. Oops, a little too close there, yeah. I just have to leave it off center a little bit. That's not gonna annoy me. Bad position. It's because the boat's moving. There we go. Alright. I just died on a mountain because I had no stamina. A 2-star wolf appeared out of nowhere. Ah! That sucks. Let's go to K. What does O look like over there? Where is O? Oh, whoa, whoa, it's magic. I know. Oh, O looks crappy. I want to check out K. K looks like it might actually be a hill island. I've never seen a hill island before. We can always go check out the other one later. Oops. Get the sails up. Get ourselves seated. Speed time up. And we're off to the next island. Woo! Let's go! There we go. Let's go, boys and girls. Think you're capable of surviving indefinitely on an island with some good palm trees and a decent fishing area? Probably, yeah. You probably could. I don't doubt it. I think even in game you probably could if you really wanted to. Oh, I think we're gonna get to this island, boys and girls, and I'm gonna call it an evening. I am like fading quickly. I feel my energy level just going. Feel it fading quick, but thank you everybody for hanging out with me. We did over 10.5 hours today. We're gonna be back 8 a.m. tomorrow morning on YouTube side. I think the coconut would throw your C and balances, but you'd survive. Yeah, probably. But we'll be back at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, boys and girls, and we will be rocking and rolling with the Long Dark. We'll have Subnautica afterwards. We'll have Siberia, World Beyond. We'll be finishing that up hopefully tomorrow night. If we don't, we'll finish it up the following Sunday. But Sunday nights are story time with Atheenon. It's Sunday story night, so we have fun with that. But thank you all for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the new follows. I appreciate the support. This looks like an amazing island, actually. It looks huge. It looks humongous. It looks humongous, boys and girls. We'll check it out here before we go. Good God, it looks like humongous island. What a pirate ship. That over there, I don't know what the heck that is. It looks like 3 rocks standing out of the water. Now I want to see what that is. Surely some papayas here. This island is humongous. I think this is the biggest island I've ever landed on. Yeah, I don't know. It is like a Pacific Stonehenge or something. It's not showing up on my... Not letting me do any mapping to it, which is weird. I'm so confused. Wow, this island is humongous. Look how big this island is. I cannot even see... Oh yeah, this is a big hill island. It's got a big hill in the middle. Good Lord. Let's go explore this for just a second. Wow. Island is huge, man. Won't even let me do anything with that island. I don't know what that is. That's like a... Okay, we have to sail. Before I go, we have to sail to that. We have to sail to that before I go. This is the island we're on right now is Fatty Boom Batty. That's the Fatty Boom Batty Isle. I don't know what to tell you. Because this one is a fatty boom. Look at all the lumber on this isle. Good God. You could build a whole fleet of ships off this island. Where's our ship at? Oh, it's around the corner here. Okay. It's around the river bend. I don't know what this ship... I don't know what this island is over here. What is this rock formation thing? I've never seen this before. It's not even showing up on my map. I can't even map it. Oh, we need to get a save point. There's no animals in the game yet. I hope they put some in the game at some point though. Okay, what is this island over here? Looks like a rock outcropping. I know it does, but it's like it's not showing up as anything. It's not letting me map it at all, which is weird. Which is so weird. I'm curious to see what it is. We'll go see what it is before we get going, boys and girls. That way we'll know. That way we'll know. But yeah, I think it might be a Pacific Stonehenge, though. It might be a Pacific Stonehenge. Yeah, I did get a save. Thank goodness, I've remembered that. Lost my ship on this island. It's a lie. I lost my ship on this isle. Maybe this is like, you remember in Waterworld where they had that big ring? That was like the fortress. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe it's like a big ring fortress that all the people live on. And they trade in soil. Trade in soil. I thought Waterworld was kind of cool myself. I know it got a lot of crap because it cost $1 bazillion to make. But I thought Waterworld was kind of a neat movie. It was cool in concept. I mean, isolated from all the other stuff that was around then, I thought it was pretty neat. I think Waterworld is aged pretty well as far as a movie. It was a tough time back then. Was a tough time for movies because a lot of them were coming out. A lot of movies were coming out with the whole apocalypse type scenario thing, and I think people kind of were just. I mean, Kevin Costner did The Postman, and he did Waterworld. He did all these like apocalyptic movies, and people just kind of got sick of them. It's sort of like how zombies went. People just kind of got sick of them. They were just like, okay, another zombie freaking movie, okay, another zombie show, okay. And so that was definitely, what the hell is this thing? I think it suffered from the stardom of Kevin Costner and the money that they spent on it, and it was underwhelming at the box office because I think people were burnt out on a lot of the apocalypse type things. Okay, this is a weird ass island. I don't even know actually if this is technically an island. I bet it has a cove of water inside and you can't land on the island. What in Hades? I wonder if I'll hit it or if I'll sail through it. Nope. What in the actual heck is going on? I got a save point at the island, so I don't really care if anything goes wrong here or not. Sure wish this, oh, there we go. Huh. That is truly weird. I think it's a goof. I don't think it's supposed to be here. They're floaty rocks, guys. It's like in Subnautica where we had the floaty rocks. That is so funny. It's a floaty rock island. Oh, and now my boat's going down. Now my boat's like, no? So, yeah, I'm just gonna quit to the main menu. We got a save point already.